How to add Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics to your WordPress site. Hi, I'm Ryan Huff. In this video, I'll show you how to sign into Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics. I'll show you how to install the Google Tag Manager code on WordPress using a plugin. Then I'll show you how to create a new tag for Google Analytics and how to check whether it's working on your web. But before I get into it, I wanted to take a step back and explain why I'm making this video. Firstly, this video is a part of a series of videos where I show you exactly how to make a Clicky website with WordPress. I've laid out my entire process in easy to follow mind map with process notes and the Clicky website templates. If you'd like a free copy, just head on over to my website by clicking the link that will. Adding Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics. So the first thing you want to do is type Google Tag Manager into Google and just click on the first result you get and then click on sign in to Tag Manager. Then you're going to want to set up a new account. I'm going to call mine Clicky Websites and I'm going to click continue. Then my container will be www.clickywebsites.com and I want it to be a web container. And I click create, agree to the terms and conditions, and then install Google Tag Manager. I want to take this code here and copy and paste it. Next thing, I want to go into my WordPress admin, and I want to go into plugins, and I want to add a new plugin. And if I search for Google Tag Manager, I'm going to install this Dumacelli Tommy's Google Tag Manager for WordPress. And then if I go to install plugins and look for that plugin that I've installed and hit on the settings, and within general Google Tag Manager ID, that's the ID I want to copy and paste, and then click Save Changes. And I can go back into Google Tag Manager and just click OK. Next thing I want to do is go to Google Analytics. So I type in Google Analytics in Google and I go to the first result. I click on sign up. My account name is going to be Clicky Websites. My website name is Clicky Websites. I'm going to change this to HTTPS. And then I'm going to put in my URL and I'm going to select an industry. I'm going to change my time zone to Australia, and then I'm going to scroll to the bottom and click on Get Tracking ID. So up here I can see that my Clicky Websites Analytics has been set up. If I scroll to the bottom and click on Admin and then Property Settings and then Tracking ID, I want to copy and paste this tracking ID. So now I'm jumping back into Google Tag Manager and I'm going to go into my container, just the URL of my website. And the first thing I'm going to want to do is add a new tag. So add new tag. I'm going to call it Google Analytics. I'm going to click on this tag configuration and I'm going to choose Universal Analytics and enable overriding settings in this tag. And then I'm going to copy and paste my tracking ID in there. And then my triggering, I'm just going to click on that and I'm going to say I want my Google Analytics to load, to trigger on all pages when there's a page view. So this is basically my tag that's been set up. It's Google Analytics. It's connecting to Universal Analytics. My tracking ID, it's going to trigger on all pages. And then I just click on Save. Now I want to check if that's working on my website. So I click on Preview. And then I go to my website and what should pop up is this little note here that's basically showing tags fired on this page, Google Analytics. That shows me that my Google Analytics code is working when I'm using my website. So Just a quick note here, you may need to do a hard refresh as your cache settings will affect whether GTM loads. Okay, so you've previewed, you've made sure it's worked. Now you actually need to submit these changes. So click on submit. I just like to call it Google Analytics and adding Google Analytics in the description. And then publish. And within versions, that will show me that I've got my one tag and my one variable, and it's basically version 1, the first thing I've added. And that's everything that you need to know for setting up Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics. Remember, if you want to get a copy of my free mind map, process notes, and the Clicky website templates, then just head on over to my website to download it. There's a lot of back-end work and plugins that go into setting up a Clicky website. I do offer a paid service to do everything for you. If that's of interest, you can email me at ryan@clickywebsites.com or visit my website. I regularly add new videos to my channel, so make sure you subscribe if you want to get them as soon as possible. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and let me know in the comments what other videos you'd like me to make.